Welcome back, you beautiful people, and welcome to my van build series. I'm going to be showing you snippets of my whole journey, the ups, the downs, the funny bits, and not to forget all my mistakes as well. I've literally messed up. Blood, sweat, and tears is going to make this the ultimate mountain biker's van. This is my most ambitious project I've ever done. At a young age, I've always been into camping, overlanding, and mountain biking. Now, it's all about taking my family on adventure and just being in the grey outdoors. This, my friends, is Blake Builds Van Life, powered by Works Tools. In this episode, I'm going to be installing the final window. I get in a tangle with my wiring. Oh my fucking goodness. But first, let's pick up from where we left off, and that is fixing the biggest problem in the build so far. And Martin's not angry with me, he's just disappointed.
I'm a little bit disappointed.
I mean, you can see that's wrong, but you still carried on.
I did carry on.
That's the bit I really can't get my head around.
Because I thought I could fix it.
But wow, that's not straight.
Definitely not straight.
Done. That was very embarrassing. Anyway, we make mistakes. Look at that. I'm gonna grind that, clean it up, and put that flat bar on there, then cut at full length. I thought I'd use little bits just to save on scrap and money, you know, because budget, right? But that's not always the case. I was cutting corners and I did rush it. So, lesson learned, don't rush when it comes to metal. If it was wood, I could just literally unscrew it and put a new one in. But there's no wood here. It's all metal, and I'm welding, and I'm learning. Anyway. Okay. Plate is cut. Look at that. That is in there like a dream. So I drilled these holes here so I can spot weld inside there so it doesn't come up and off the bed of the van. Then I'll tack weld all along here. That's given me a really, really nice surface to place this on. Now I can just weld that in there. Weld that. Another difficult part is making sure these are straight, so when I put the drawer sliders on, like the brackets for the drawer sliders, they are actually level. Let's just weld these in, get it all nice, put the brackets on, do the other side, then we can move on to the window, then run all the wires. I hope that's right, because there's no going back now, man. That is welded in there. The left-hand side drawer sliders installed. Christ, that has actually taken me, no lie, 5 hours to do that. And it doesn't look like much, but it is a lot going on. It didn't help that I made a mistake, but oh, I was so tired from that. No lie, it's so tired from that bit of brain mush and head scratching, overthinking all the time. Anyway, that's done. Let's move on to the right-hand side, which hopefully is going to be a little bit simpler. I think it will be a little bit simpler. Right, let's move on over there then. We've got cake, but it's not cake from Jen, it's cake from Becky, Mr. Jones's partner, and look at that. What is it?
Lemon drizzle cake.
Lemon drizzle cake. Look at it.
Do you reckon we can eat it all by tonight?
I think we can smash all that tonight.
Oh my god, that's so good.
That is really good.
Why do you sound so surprised, Blake?
Well, I'm just so used to the wife's cooking. I don't get other wives' or girlfriends' cakes.
Yeah. Beautiful, isn't it?
Thanks, Becky. That is good. Man.
That is really good cake.
Really good cake. So bespoke. So I had to cut around this bit here. And what I had to do is move all the brackets. Oh, it's bespoke. It's not meant It's not made to fit. Van life, eh? It's taken me freaking ages to do this. Flipping ages. It's probably the most strenuous day I've had on the build. It's just these sliders. But worth it in the end. Worth it. Right, let's weld it in.
Have you finished this yet?
No, I haven't finished it.
Have you not finished it yet?
No.
It's dark outside.
I know it's dark. It's dark and the temperature's dropping. And I had to like... Wow, it's
You
just...
spent far too long sorting out what you look like on camera rather than fixing your own.
Well,
Eating the cake. The cake's all gone now.
cake is not all gone yet. I need another one and a cup of tea. This might be my 7th cup of tea.
You know where the kettle is?
I do. Do you want one?
Yes, please.
All right then. Done. Sliders are in, man. That didn't take me all day. It took it. That took me all day to put these in. That's not going anywhere. These ones are in. The side one, this looks so good. They're welded into the van. They're never coming out, and I don't want them to come out. On that note, it is actually been all day, and I'm gonna go home till tomorrow. I'm gonna run some wires. I'm gonna cut a window in. What do you reckon?
You going to do that in a day tomorrow? Or are you going?
I am gonna do that in a day. Don't. I'm not gonna.
I mustn't bully you. I've been told
No,
not to bully you.
it's
Don't
bullying.
bully Blake.
Yeah. We'll see you in the morning. Lights on, camera action. Right, here's the next day. It is still freezing. I'm gonna start cutting in this window. We've done that one in episode 3, and I was waiting for the other one to come for this side, the sliding door. I got it now. So, I'm gonna remove all of this, and I am gonna cut a big hole in the side of my van. But because I've made the kitchen, I might struggle around here. But, hey ho. Let's cut this window. I'm excited. Big hole in the van again. Oh, wait a minute. And I actually got to cut holes for up here. This one and that one for the skylights. I might actually do that whilst I'm actually cutting holes in the van. Might as well cut the hole in the van up there, over there. And I got one to do down there for a hookup. So when I'm at a campsite, I can just hook up instead of using the solar. Big hole cut in. Windows in vans, I've learned from that one, and they are pretty simple to put in. Like, I've seen people drawing on the side of the van and then cutting the window on the outside. And mine's like, you don't want to do that because the manufacturer just basically puts a line inside the van for you to follow. So, this is it. This is the window. So you just cut there. Basically, you've got to follow this round here like that. And then you follow that line straight across there. And then back, and then that will fall out, and you will have yourself a big hole to mount your window in. Also, if you are doing it by yourself, I would highly recommend you tape the other side, because if you just let it fall down the side of your van, you're going to scratch the whole of your van, which is not going to be exciting, is it? It's going to be disgusting. Let's cut this all. Window cut in the side of my van. Look at that. What do you think, Ben? It look good?
Sensational.
It looks sensational, doesn't it? You know, that there, right? Because I had help for the first one. Because I've never cut a hole in the side of a van. There's no room for mistakes. And if you feel like you're going to make a mistake, maybe just bring in the line a little bit more. Make it a bit bigger, and then start taking some bits out, which I did in the corners. I did all the corners. I made it a little bit bigger, and then I kind of grinded it all the way back to the right size and shape that I wanted the side of the van. Look at that. Wow. Cut that out. Look at that. Cut that out of the van. Cup of tea. Sorry, Ben. That dust went all over you. Sorry. Cup of tea. Do you want a tea?
Yeah, please, on a respirator.
He Cheers. Whilst you're drilling holes and cutting big holes in the van, let's cut this little hole, but this one's quite scary. This one is for a hookup. So that's gonna go in there like that. And yeah, let's cut this hole in the van, drill some holes, cut round it. Should be good, I hope. This is the stuff I'm going on about. That is going in there. Sliding door windows in. Oh, I like that. Look at it. Doesn't it look good? Doesn't it look good?
And it's good from the inside as well. Just check so it's right.
Oh, wicked. Right.
Like it.
I feel like that's the... What about the skylights?
You can't do the skylights yet because I know you really want to do
I really want to do the
Once
skylights.
you're cutting holes in your van, you really
Yeah.
want to do it. We need the solar panel is more important where that goes. And then the skylights have to go around the solar panel.
Okay. I'm happy with that. Happy with that.
It's nice.
All of the, look at all this. It looks like the colours of the rainbow that's going in this van. There's a reason, because I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos about wiring, and this is probably the biggest thing about van conversions is the wiring, that people get their head all wound up, and my head's wound up.
So easy to get confused, but basically what we've done to make it easy is 12 colours, which gives us 12 circuits.
Yeah.
So you can have like the wiring, the heating circuit, the lighting circuit, the USBs, and we're gonna have inside the van, anything you've got inside the van.
Okay.
So then you know that when you run that wire through the van, wherever you decide to run it,
Yeah.
from the unit to the switch,
Yeah.
you know that that wire is for a particular circuit.
Okay, so to make it a little bit simple,
Yeah.
lighting,
Yeah.
yellow.
Just go yellow.
Yellow because it looks like a light colour.
Yeah, if you want to. I mean, make a note of it and then you know what it is anyway.
And then would I run a black wire for earths?
Yeah, generally you can use black or brown.
Brown, okay.
Yeah, is a generic rule, but I would use black and then red as a switched. So a switch will always have a permanent live feed. You'll always have an earth to that switch normally, unless it's a double pole switch. Double pole means that you can walk inside the door, turn the light on, and then you can go to the back of the van and turn that light back off again. So to make it really simple, in my head, because I've done it for ages, the black would always be the earth. You know that's going to be a plus 30.
Okay.
So a permanent live feed, not ignition fed. And then you could generally use red for plus 15, which is a switched live, but that's normally, again, orange.
Okay.
So if we decide in both our vans
Yeah.
that we do orange as a switched live feed.
Okay.
So we do that, and then you choose whichever colour you've got left, which there is a few, and then you choose the circuit you want that to be.
Yeah.
And then you know everywhere in the van what these ones are going to be.
Yeah.
And then you
These
choose
can
what
be
colours can be your circuits.
Right.
We will be putting a relay on the main larger consumer items, so the water pump, the fridge, the heater. Reason for a relay is purely so that you're not putting the feed through the switch. So a lot of people make the mistake of putting a live feed straight through the switch to feed something which drags a lot of power. Switches aren't designed to do that, so you use the switch to turn on the relay, which has then got a permanent live feed to it, which will then feed the consumer unit. So the switches don't overheat and we don't have things catching fire.
Catching fire. Right, that was a lot of information, but I understand to an extent.
Yeah.
I'll probably be going, Martin! Okay.
And before anyone also states how thin the wire is, it is 13 amp wire, so we are fine for all the circuits we've got.
So that is something to look at.
As a generic rule, most things will be sort of 6 amp or 8 amp, but we've got 13 amp. This is proper, actual automotive cable.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we're under control, but I think make a list of all the things you've got.
Yeah.
And then we decide which colours are which.
Look at this. Got some sort of issues going on. Got one loom over there, one loom here. Got a loom over here. Got to cut some more of this stuff. And we've got a big tangle up, which Martin's kindly helping me put it all together.
You alone for 1 minute.
He left me alone. I got a bit carried away. All the colours was like, woo, Skittles, man. All the rainbow colours, dude. Right, we're getting there. Hey, he's untangled it. That was an absolute nightmare. So I've got 3 lives and 2 earths going up to the main panel. So I'm going to run this through. I've taped them all together. Look at that. That looks quite tidy, quite satisfying. So I'm going to run it through, try and jiggle it down this post right here so you don't even see there's wires there. And then straight down to my relays down the bottom. Right, let's do that. It's freezing. Okay, so all this cable, they're gonna run in the van. Now what I've chosen is, for the fridge I'm going blue wire, heater I'm going brown, pump 1 I'm going dark green, and pump 2 I'm going green. And I'm gonna start from there, and I'm gonna do that again. Okay, hang on, let me think. You know what I might do? I might have to take out all of this cable, make sure they're the right length because they're going to the same spot. So, remove this cable that I struggled with, and then I'm going to tape all the little wires to that and run those down to there. Let's pull that cable out. It's easier to get out, it's harder to get in. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh my. I done it. I'm not gonna lie, that took me ages to get out. That was an absolute struggle. That took me flipping ages. We started the introduction to the wiring. I'm still gonna run all of this wires in the van, but I can't really do that yet because I need to build cupboards and stuff, and I don't want to run wires there thinking it's gonna be there, but it's gonna end up being over there. So I need to do that in episode 5, which is gonna be an exciting one. It's gonna be a monster one because I'm building cupboards. I'm building the kitchen, that's going in, finally. I'm gonna be putting boards here, I'm gonna be insulating everywhere, finishing off in the garage and running all of this wire. There's a lot there, I've said a lot. It's 9 PM in the night, I've been going all week. It's been a tough one, but it's been exciting, it's been a big learning curve. I'm stoked that you're enjoying this whole series that's going on, but stick around because episode 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10 were the final build of this whole thing. Let us know in the comments down below if you've started to build a van or you have. Give me some pointers on what I should be doing because, hey man, I've never built a van. I like tinkering, I like building stuff, but building a van, this is a hell of a task. Anyway, on that note, I'm gonna go home. I need to pack up and head out because it's Christmas and I need to go. This won't be Christmas, it'll be after Christmas anyway, probably before Christmas. I'm tired. I'll see you in the next one. See ya! I've just got so much wiring to do, it's incredible. Oh, right, let's get out of here.